to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gonna approach the dog with the ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kenneth Walker, his target, out of the backfield. But it's going to be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
First carry here for Ken Walker. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that production.
The gain of 5. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice headed back onto the field. As we hit the home stretch here, you can see he leads all NFL wideouts in touchdown grounds this season. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now here's Mahomes. We'll get this complete to Worthy. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. The ball caught. It's Rice. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now it's Mahomes again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He completes this to Walker. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now it's 2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mahomes going to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. Off the screen pass, it's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Number 36. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
There certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him.
That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Chiefs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. 33-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle, it's Genty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. This will be caught at about the 5. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Nifty move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 with his Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Genty with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. KC's offense ready to take over. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now, get some points on this drive.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 46.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the 2nd half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and a couple. They're going to look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if we can build on that stop. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
They'll drop the throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Touchdown Raiders! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
And the Raider first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
On the give, Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A give out of the gun to Genty. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Look at the big man rumble. He's going to have the first down and then some. And down to the 7-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the give, Genty. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And as we play out the final stretch of games, he entered our contest here as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And again, it's Mahomes. Running his slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Throwing the out route, and a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember, the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
It's 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete to Mitchell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Now here's Mahomes. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's caught, Mitchell. And he's taken down inside the 30.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to be taken down back on the 35-yard line. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he'll be hit as as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. The Raiders on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes going to change things up. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chiefs 28.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Yellow.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Pass on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season. But on game day,